Hello, this is Caleb with Garvin Sewer Service. I'm at 1129 Monroe Drive. So we are currently, the distance indicator on the lower left-hand side of the screen, I had to shut the machine off and turn it back on. We are about 165 feet out, give or take a few feet on either side. This is, my camera's currently staring at the manhole that is to my north. So we did identify a few problems. The reason why I'm pulling back, it's very difficult to push forward with the amount of turn, the amount of distance we have. So we'll inspect it as we come back. I do want to note that I did not see any roots, though we will double check that at this time. We're staring at SDR drain, and then we're going to turn into clay. From this point back, we're going to have clay tile pipe. Now I did locate the end of that SDR. Or the beginning of that SDR at 4 feet and 10 inches deep, because we have a belly right here. And you can see kind of that there was like a little small offset, but we're holding water here when no water is being ran. So the belly might be caused by an offset, but we can't confirm that. But we do know that this belly is present. You can see it right there. We go underwater. We did locate this spot as well, 4 feet 9 inches deep. And then we located this offset. It's a pretty gnarly offset, the same distance, just a few feet back. So that offset will potentially could cause some backups. We're not having any accumulation of toilet paper here because, at least luckily for this problem, the offset is in the downward slope. But that is something that needs to be recorded and probably fixed. And since they're all close together, that belly could also be fixed. That may or may not be caused by an offset. It appears there might have been a couple rocks in that spot. A cable, like rotor-rooter, is not going to get that. Jetting might help, but jetting is not going to get past this offset because it's coming from the back way at the manhole is going to be a lip. Stuff on top is just kind of an ecosystem of mycelium, or maybe even like a small spider web. That is not roots that we're looking at. Looks like we got a hairline fracture on that right side right there. Let's go ahead and locate that spot. I'm gonna locate that spot on the right side. It looks like there's a crack right there. It may be a buildup of material, but it looks like it's cracked on that right side of that screen. So let me go locate that spot as well. Okay, I've located that spot north of us, kind of in a straight shot, 3 feet 6 inches. Depth's kind of odd because we're not too far away from the other spot, which was much deeper, but it's possible to locate a little off, but should be between somewhere between 3 and 4 feet. So as you see, it looks like there's maybe root intrusion on those pipes, but even though it's been a couple years since we snaked this, there is no root growing in. You can see right there. So that's good when it comes to at least that aspect. Someone must have started running water. So I've deemed that to not be a crack on the lower side. I was debating it. I think it's just a streak. It's too perfect to be, and it's going into other fittings, so that's not a crack on the lower side of the screen. All right, so right here, doing the math, I was 160 feet out. This is not 165 feet out. This is roughly 95. So we have about 70 feet of cast iron, which is what we'll be looking at now. On that lower left side, it looks like a scale buildup. That's calcium and magnesium and mineralization that build on the drain naturally in the cast iron over time. We got something joining us here, so other fixtures left, left side. Just some scale buildup on that left side. Turn here.
That's where it comes up, right?
We're probably getting kind of close. I don't think the coming back is giving me an accurate reading on the negative. I just know I'm 165 feet to the manhole. We're about to come back. Just a second. That looks like a crack. Kind of. Or that the blade markings from times past. It might be. It's really hard to tell. That right there, yeah. See how far back we are until. Okay, we're at the sweep. Okay, that might be a crack because I think. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna zero out our distance indicator right here. So now I'm just gonna reflect as 0. So right here on this sweep, I'm gonna pull that all the way out and clean off the head of the camera. We're going down the stack, and I do want to. I wish it'd orient itself better. There we go. So, a couple things to mention. I think that we have a crack on that right side. You see right there. So this is the sweep. I'm going to go ahead and say it is a crack on that right side, and that crack might travel down a little bit, 2 feet more to right here. So I would recommend probably replacing that sweep in that section. You do have standing water there, so that is the beginning stages of rot in this section right here. So it might be in the best interest to go ahead and note that for future reference. However, we do not have any reason to clean this line today due to tree roots, but we want to make sure that everything's noted. Every job for all these Monroe units will have specific invoice summaries for each one of these. So we'll go ahead and put this in and talk to the individual about all these different buildings and let them know. My name is Caleb. If there's any questions, give a call with Garvin Sewer Service. Thank you for your time.